In the meantime, though, we can at least use the Pantheon, get something nice out of it. We can get this temporarily thing. This will give us one of each of these 5 things. That's pretty good for a throwaway thing. We can get culture from plantations, which we have many of. I think I would rather go with this, though. We need the production. That'll give us 1. That'll give us some science, a piece of gold, and culture. And since it's a pantheon and not a religion, it's not going to spread, so these other spices, they're probably not going to get the benefit of it before we get hit with another religion. I don't usually get God King. This is a very situational thing. This is that situation. Whoa! Shaka Zulu is in the game and he has murdered somebody already. Some unknown player has lost to the Zulu on turn 74. That is some serious aggression.
Instrument to know if the moon shine at full or no.
Yeah, Shaka Zulu is one of the few civs that I start on with honor. I go straight down the warrior tree because I steal my cities. He's a fun one to play. He's dangerous. I'm glad he's not on my island. I'd be using my walls then, that's for sure. We will have our next city really soon. We're not going to finish the college before we get it. It will get a little bit of progress made on it, though. Do I want to risk going for the Great Lighthouse? I don't think that I care about that as much as I care about the Oracle, which isn't a high priority wonder. It's kind of on the B list. They'll pick it up if it's not been scooped up eventually, but I think I might be able to get it if I go now. That's a long production time, though. And there's not too much I can do to increase it. Okay, what are we doing? We could try and get the Colossus. That's 5 gold a turn. That's not too likely either. I think we should just continue ignoring wonders, head for education. The first really big leap in science gain, it is the universities. Which is the jungle upgrade tile, which is good for us because we even have jungle, so it's an even bigger leap than normal. Let's do it. And let's finish murdering those barbarians. We might get a cool ruin that gives us population or something. It would be really nice to get that late game. Like, this isn't late game, but you know what I mean. It's turn 80 almost, not turn 10. So a population gain is a bigger deal now than it would be at the very start. It takes me a couple turns to gain a population, so that's one of the really good ones we could get. We get a free tech, that's even better. So let's see what the ruin up here has for us. With my luck, it's Barbarian nest locations or something stupid. We have some options here. I really like patronage. We're gonna have to try that out someday. It's really powerful. It actually got toned down, but it's still powerful. Unfortunately, we only have one city-state buddy, and we do need to max out tradition. So let's go ahead and get the wonder boost and happiness thing. That'll help us with the Oracle a little bit at least. Our scouts have double vision. Now they got binoculars. They can see everything over there. I want the warriors in front. I'm not going to chop that jungle down like they want me to. Not for a farm. This I will chop down. But only because I'm going to get that hill soon. It's going to be 2 production. Forward. Camp cleared. I don't think I'm going to hold on to these scouts, unfortunately. They are good at seeing stuff, but they are past their usefulness. We've scouted all we can scout. I really hate to throw away level 3 scouts, because they have that vision, and that is very handy all game long. But they never upgrade into anything good. Ah, that's kind of crappy. You see, I was just talking about how scouts don't upgrade into anything. If I had used them to pick those ruins up, they would have turned into an archer, and I would have considered keeping that. Oh well. You're dead, scouts. You're dead to me. Give me back my money. You cost some money a turn. 2 a turn. We can get that back. Golden Age. That'll speed things up too. Production bonus, among other things. Damn hand axe. Oh, well, anyway, we have spearmen, which are slightly better than warriors. Not a big upgrade. Hey, there's some land over there. Let's buy our settlers. I forgot to do that. I should have done that immediately. We're not too far behind. Just wasted some turns there. I do want this tile that I'm standing on quickly, so there it is. Now we have some real production. That'll be 3 hammers added.
What is drama but life with the dull bits cut out?
Alright. Now, we gotta pick our city location. We got some good options. Like I said before though, this is probably the best option right up here. I like that. Those horses, that sugar. Really nice. And it's an ocean city. Hand access down. Diamonds. Hand axes, damn it. I hate that unit. For this guy, I'm going to build. Well, I'm going to buy a granary. I'm going to build the library outright. Well, I probably should buy the library. Actually, let's not be indecisive about it. Just build the library and get moving here. Well, there's at least 2 barbarians over there. I do feel like I'm gonna get the oracle, especially with that bonus I just got. Let's finish these farms. Actually, let's get that sugar. The game's right. I should upgrade that luxury first. And then those horses. Get that city kit getting off on the right foot here. What is going on with the water? Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't have finished the Great Lighthouse in time. It would have been close. I would have been angry about it. Good thing I didn't try. Hand axes. Ugh, these ruins have not been nice to me. So here's where the terrain ends. But I can see some more land over there. Hopefully I can meet a neighbor soon. I'm going to clear that nest. They're going to hurt my spearmen, but not kill them. We're just going to have them on heal and tank for us while we shoot that guy. And if they need to bail, they can go to the sea.
Ancient oracles said that I was the wisest of all the Greeks. It is because I alone of all the Greeks know that I know nothing.
Free social policy. That'll give us the finished. This garrison thing, I don't really care about this. 50% range, city strength. Could come in handy, I guess, if you're on the ropes, but more importantly, we finish the tree, get a free aqueduct in 4 cities, get 15% growth. We can purchase great engineers with faith. That could come in handy. because we are not using our faith. Let's go ahead and get the watermill. All their options, Writers Guild is pretty good. We can start generating writers who will give us some culture. We could build settlers. I think that's the best idea. Let's get a third city up. We're kind of slow on that front. Oh, look at these guys being so aggressive. Let's go to the sea so they can't kill them. Hopefully they won't shoot them with their... I don't know if they will or not. Let's find out. I'm curious enough about that to see if they get murdered. They don't know how the Barbarian AI works.
Im Namen des großen deutschen Volkes heiße ich euch willkommen.
Good to meet you. You want to buy some spices? He doesn't have any gold to trade, so this is the only other option. It's not a bad thing. Also, we can get embassy so I can find out where the hell you are at.
In Ordnung.
I'm not sure how we met.
3 things are necessary for the salvation of man. This life of man appears for a short space, but of what went before, or what is to follow, we are utterly ignorant.
Alright, those barbarians backed off. They're scared of my archer, apparently. We need to heal so bad. He cannot heal on the sea. That's how I met him. He's right over here sailing around with his boat. He sailed up the coast, I guess. You know, I'm under the impression that there's a lot of land in this area right here, this vicinity, that we can use a trireme just like he is to see. I should probably get on that, meet the other buddies, because I got some spices to trade. I'll have lots of that stuff around. Okay, hand axe is dead. Jerks. People like to smile the most. It's just unhappiness or happiness score. Mine's okay. It's good enough. Somebody has more than me, that's fine. Not really important unless it goes negative, unless you really like Golden Ages. Oh, look at this guy, trying desperately to kill me. No, your nest is gone. That's it for barbarians, though. They can spawn anywhere that we can't see, which means this tile here, anywhere in this dark area. Certainly all this stuff, when I should put a city up here, but if I don't, they would spawn up in here again and continue to annoy me all game long. That's how they work. They don't spawn if you can see them.
A horse! A horse! My kingdom for a horse!
I think I will put my next city up there. Maybe... You know what? Let's get the iron. Let's put the city right here. We got the marble on this city. This city's huge. Let's get the... They want me to put by this river. I'm more inclined to go all ocean this game. I want to take advantage of that. Also, the fact that there's fish out there makes up for the fact that we can't build the river buildings. Nice as they are, I would rather have that food bonus. Speaking of watermill, let's go ahead and get that. Here's the garden. This is the other thing we can stack for scientist growth. This stacks with our 50% boost. I will want that soon. I don't think we're actually generating scientists right now. We are barely. Where are we getting that from? The library is probably... No, I wonder where we're generating scientists from. Anyway, one of these buildings somewhere is generating points +1 a turn. Which we're not boosting very much, obviously, because it's just one. We can get that up higher later on. We'll discuss that when we get there. I think we should get the Writers Guild so that we can start making writers. Yeah, okay, this is empty. That's what I thought. There's some gems up there I want, but kind of shitty to get to them. I'm not sure how I'm going to approach that. We might have a lot more cities than I planned. As long as we have the happiness to cover it, it's not a problem, though. There's no reason why I'm limited to 4 cities. That's just a nice starting point. Okay, so now we got to pick between pretty much commerce or exploration. For my purposes are the best, and exploration is good for sea. We're going to be all over the sea. I take commerce when I want Big Ben, which is a nice thing to lower the gold cost of purchasing stuff. Also take it for land trades, which obviously we're not going to be able to do. So exploration it is. Let's put this city up. Gramelon. It's gonna need a library too. They're gonna finish theirs around the same time, and then we'll get our national college up.
Mathematics is the gate and key to the sciences.
Rega's losing friendship with me, but that's okay. They are giving us pearls, but like I said, this horse thing we got a quest for, that will be finished as soon as this dude finishes the stables. 6 turns. Pasture. This guy can go ahead and build roads. It's time for that. Roads cost money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gold. And we will get back 9 plus 4 divided by 2. We're going to pay for the roads. Right now we aren't earning anything, but we won't lose anything either. That's about what we're at with roads right now. And we'll have a connection that we can travel on really fast. And that's nice. Also, the road to this city needs to be completed, and that will make us some money. It's based on population, basically. Watermill. Get that population up. The goal here is to have a bunch of good cities, so Gramelon should be as good as Babylon after too long. I want it to have as much growth as I can get it. Riga's quest just got finished, now we're allied again. That keeps some... They give us food, so that's nice. They give food to every city, actually, when they're allied. If we're just friends, if we're just 30, they only give food to the capital, but they're feeding Gramelon now because we are allied. Helps them grow fast.
Better is bread with a happy heart than wealth with vexation.
Let's check how we're doing. I figured we'd be leading absolutely nothing still, and that's the case. But you know what? We aren't doing horrible. We're only 3 or 4 techs behind everyone else. Bismarck's as bad as science as we are. And we will catch up. I plan to overtake them before too long. Route 2 got cancelled because that dude's in the way. Oh well, let's upgrade a plantation while he moves. We'll cancel what he's doing because whatever he's doing isn't as important as roads. We'll have him do it. I should just get used to that wonder sound. Okay, we can sail across the ocean here and see the world over here. If we want, we could build on those truffles. That's always an option. That's another luxury we can get. And I am not using these archers either, so they should also go scout around. We don't need boats. We can use our soldiers. They're not doing anything anyway. As long as I keep an eye out for barbarians. Okay. Library finished in Mamelon, so next up, granary. We should buy that. Just buy it outright. Let's have you build market. I don't like to buy markets because I just don't. I just don't like spending money to make money. I would rather build it, and they will just increase their gold output completely after a while. Let's go ahead and get a market here too. Well, we should probably go ahead and get the cargo ships. And that'll make us the most money. More than a market will. And let's see the world. Any new allies over here? Lots of shallow water, that's what I like to see. Looks like we could have had the Colossus if we had gone that route. Hello.
Ah, vidunderligt. En ny udfordrer. Harald Blåtand byder dig velkommen til sit land.
He's an interesting fellow with funny quotes. Do you want to trade? I actually don't have spices yet, but let's give embassies to each other. So I know where your capital is, and I will get your truffles off of you later. Copenhagen. I was right beside it. Okay. Composite bowman camp. Marble and iron. He would be unhappy if I planted a city in this vicinity. I'm not too keen on doing it anyway, but, you know, if I was, I'd have him to be worrying about. Nice thing is, our cargo ship can trade with Copenhagen. That's going to help a lot. That's going to be a good trade route. It's going to add up money real fast. So, I'm glad he's right there on the sea. Yes, we are talking to the Viking while sailing. He's looking down on us on our rowboat. He's got mighty long ships and shit. Actually, he has swordsmen, which are pretty damn dangerous.
The only thing that saves us from the bureaucracy is its inefficiency.
At least for me, somebody who has no military tech. It's getting a bit late for swordsmen, even. Florence, ally of Denmark. You have sugar, that's not helpful. You give culture. Not too worried about this city-state. Ah, Copenhagen, are you the one? Yeah, he's the one who's Catholic, so it's almost a sure shot that I'm going to be getting hit with that. Berlin has no religion, so the religion, whether I like it or not, that's near me is Catholicism, and as soon as I start trading with him, that's going to come over here by way of my boat. My merchants are going to bring us back tales of Christianity. And it's going to get rid of my pantheon and start spreading to my cities. So here's a great rider. We can create a work, but I would rather have this. You know, that's an interesting choice, actually, because the work gives us 2 culture, too. And it's 2 culture versus 168 flat culture. And when you do the math on that, the 2 culture is going to eventually add up to be more. I do want some of these, though, and I want them quickly. Like this production in all coastal cities, that's all 3 of my cities. We need to get that as soon as we can. And we will get it now if we hit this button. Speaking of production, let's upgrade that hill. Production all coastal cities. There it is. Excellent. This is good too. Happiness for each seaport, harbor, and lighthouse, which we will have all 3 in each city. Not necessarily a harbor, but Because we're connected with roads, we might not need to build those. We'll see how much happiness we even need. Okay, that thing's ready to go. It's ready to trade. We'll be able to build our national college in 2 turns, so in the meantime, let's just build some of the cargo ship, because we'll switch off of it. Copenhagen, good trade. We get 3 science, 12 gold, give them back 4 and 1, because they are generating more science than us right now. We do not get their religion yet. That will change when his religion gets more power. I'm actually surprised that we don't get his religion for that trade. Hopefully that'll change, because I do want his religion. I want religion over here. Who's that? More Denmark? Oh.
We are pleased to meet you.
I was wondering if she was going to say anything.
Go ahead.
Do you want to buy some horses, Your Highness? Yeah. I don't need these horses. They're all yours. I don't need embassy either.
Certainly.
It's so rare. I think there's only 2 civs in the whole game that talk English, so you actually get to hear what they have to say. Ah, the fur trade ended.
Hello again.
You want to try some copper?
Go
Maybe
ahead.
somebody wants copper? I should check, but I'm lazy. We're mixing up our luxuries. They're both worth the same thing, but potentially... Yeah, Grand Milan wants copper. They want incense in Babylon, and Mamalan wants crabs. If you hit this mark, you'll get the I Love the King Day. Increases the growth by a bit for a couple of days. Nice bonus. Anyway, Granary, National College. You get to work building whatever. Oh, the stupid workers. They did chop down those jungles I didn't want them to chop down. Because they wanted to upgrade that farm so bad. Whoops, I should have modded them. That's what I get for putting them on auto. Yeah, I guess you're right, America speaks American. That's not proper English. Oh, we've reached the deep water here. That's as far as these guys can go. Manually sailing around with them. There's some copper. Okay, so this is England's powerful longbowman unit. Let's look at them. I want to see them in here. They replace a crossbowman. This unit is amazing. It starts with the +1 range that you can get from level 5 archers, which is really damn good. It lets you snipe as if there were artillery. It's one of the freaking greatest units. I love them so much. Very powerful, very dangerous thing. They can snipe cities. Cities can't shoot them back. She also gets a special ship. She would have been a great nation to play on a map like this. I don't have to deal with her archers, so that's nice. She'll probably use them on Denmark up there. Lighthouse. What is this landmass here? Ah, just an island. I might even put a city there if I feel like it. Not a great city, though. As soon as National College is done, I'll consider building a 4th city somewhere. All of these are booming pretty greatly. Grandmalan's a little slow. That's okay, though. They get a lot of production. Instead of food. But I would like to boost their food anyway. Give, culture, city-state. Another one we don't really care about. They have dyes as a resource. We got that already. And I don't really care about culture too much. Culture's always nice, but it's not a priority. Not this game, especially.